What's up, YouTube? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and this is my review of the XinLin X165 mini quad, and this is it right here. And I must say that this thing's design is pretty awesome. Now, does it fly? Yes, it flies, of course. But does it fly well? I would say yes. This thing flies really well. I have seen a couple people on my page have been saying that this quad has been getting bad reviews, and I'm just trying to figure out why, because this thing is pretty awesome. I've been flying it around a lot. I got this in as a courtesy from Latte, and I actually got this with its big brother, the X162. Do I have that on deck somewhere? I actually don't see it. It's probably on Hangar 51. Let me look again. Nope, so it's not around. But this thing looks a little different than the X162. Mainly, it looks a little bloated. If you look at the body of it, this guy looks a little overweight. But I think it looks awesome, though. This comes in black. The black version, I think, looks better than the white. But for some reason, I was compelled to ask for the white version. And the white version looks awesome, too. An awesome design. Even though they stole this design from Walkera, I think it's the Walkera Scout has this design. This one looks a little different. It doesn't have the little fake GPS thing on top like the X162. But it flies well. And some people were saying that, one person on my page was saying that this thing, the review that he saw, they had a problem with trimming it out. But for me, this thing has been pretty steady. It's a little loud. That's one thing I would say. This is loud. And the other thing is it doesn't have any rear LEDs. Other than that, it's no worse than the typical Nano. I think it's a little better than average because the way it flies, it doesn't have a really fast yaw rate, but the yaw rate is fast enough to fly it nicely indoors. Like I said, it's a little loud, but it is steady. And I found that it does fly even a little better and more quiet when you put the Cyma X12 props on it. It sounds and flies even better, even gives it more lift. But it's not bad this way. It does nice flips. It actually gives itself a lot of throttle before it does the flip and coming out of the flip. So it does cheater flips, as I call them. But it does flip well, though. It does do nice landings on all the flips, most of them. If you're flying fast forward and you do a flip, it kind of stops and then does the flip and then goes. But for the most part, the flips are nice. So the yaw rate is not bad, and the flips are nice. It flies pretty steady. The flight times are not bad for a Nano. The flight times are about maybe 4.5 to 5 minutes, pushing it 5 minutes. So I don't see what there is to not like about this thing. So I won't say that I don't like it. I would say I like it because it has nice flight characteristics and it looks really nice. So the transmitter is a small transmitter. But the transmitter actually works just like this is the wrong transmitter, actually. This is the Cherson CX10C transmitter, but you can see they look very close in appearance. They're the same size. This one is actually a little better because it has the thumb pads I think are a little better because they're a little more wider on this, and it reaches up a little higher on this. So I would say it's better than the Cherson CX10 transmitter. The speaker on it is very loud, though. The speaker is very loud, but I think that's a good thing, the speaker being loud. If it was just beeping constantly, making noise or whatever, I guess it can be annoying. But it only does that if your battery is running low. Mine's doesn't beep constantly. I did notice that it was very loud, though, and notice that it does have these holes right here for the speakers. But other than that, it's a nice working it's nice for a Nano transmitter. Both sticks click in, and this side changes the speeds, the rates, and this side you click it to execute a flip. And these are trim buttons. And mine's does trim out, so I don't understand why. Maybe I have a newer version. This thing actually is on the Skywalker protocol, but I can't bind it to my other Skywalker. Well, it binds to my Skywalker protocol transmitters, but it doesn't fly with them for some reason. It won't initiate the flight. But with this transmitter, you can actually fly Skywalker protocol aircraft with no problem. So I don't understand that. Maybe something that the gurus over at Deviation can figure out. But for the most part, it's a nice flyer. Nice pitch on it. It has 3 rates. So pretty awesome. It just has blue eyes in the front that light up. So you can see there. This thing charges up pretty fast, about as fast as the Cherson CX10. I say it takes about 15 minutes to charge this thing up. So not bad on the recharge times. One thing, this thing didn't come with any spare props or anything, but it just came with a charging cable. But the props are actually the same as the Cherson CX10 props. So if you want to, if you have a Cherson CX10, you can use the spares from those, or if you want to order some more props, just order the Cherson CX10 props if you want it to be close to stock. But I recommend the Cyma X12 style props because it really makes this thing more quiet and gives it more power to fly around and makes it faster. It makes it awesome. So pretty nice. Let's check this thing out in flight. Okay, so this is the indoor flight demo of the XinLin X165. We're going to be taking off from Area 51 here. So let's get it down to the stock transmitter. And let's check it out. So we're in low rates now, so you can see the pictures here. Pretty docile right now, but not bad. That's the yaw rate. It has a nice yaw rate. So on beginner's rate, you can fly it around, do circuits indoors. So let's check out mid rates. This is mid rates here. So you can see a little more pitch on it. And this is high rates here. Yaw stays the same. More pitch. So you can see you can do nice banking turns with it. The forward pitch is a lot more deep. Let's check out the flips from it. You can see it gives itself a lot of height before the flip. This thing flips pretty well. You see that extra throttle even after the flip is executed already. So does cheater flips. So pretty awesome little flyer this guy is. I like it. Thing flies nice. I don't know, the people who were saying that they didn't like the way it flies. Well, someone on my page said that it doesn't trim out or had a problem drifting. But as you can see, mine is pretty stable. Look. Mine flies pretty nice. I don't know if mine is a different protocol or whatnot. Or a different version. Because mine is actually on the Skywalker protocol. But it's not the typical Skywalker protocol because I still can't bind it to my Devo or any Skywalker protocol transmitters, but this transmitter does fly other Skywalker protocol aircraft. So, but as you can see, it doesn't drift around any more than any other nano would. This thing is pretty stable, and so really nice flyer this thing is. The XinLin X165, and it flips nice too. I don't understand what there could be bad about it. So maybe I have an upgraded version or something, or I don't know. But this thing looks awesome. It flies awesome. It flies pretty awesome outdoors too. And it flips awesome. So the one thing that I can say that I don't like about it is the fact that it doesn't have any rear LEDs. The front LEDs are okay. You definitely can see them. Definitely can see them. They're visible. You can see them in LVC now. They're flashing. So let's take it in for a landing. Oops. And there we go. So that's the XinLin X165. Thanks for watching.